because he always called people bitches and shit.
I'm not missing.
Oh, you gotta record this, yo.
Shit.
So the homie, his name's RV, and he says it stands for real violence. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think the nigga's violent at all, man. If I shoot the fair one, we gonna get fucked up, and I can't even fight, man. Word.
How about retarded virgin?
You might be retarded virgin. No? That might be. Yo, Carl,
I don't want to insult. I don't want to insult those people who might actually be virgins.
You are now listening to the Abyss Podcast with Carl the White Monk, Primo Jab, and Lukey Cage. Hip hop on a higher form, going further down pause, further down pause, further down pause. Tap in.
Hey, yo, man, it's nothing wrong with being a virgin, yo. Hey, yo, everybody know me, 1000 words, and Primo Jab, we got babies.
Facts.
We told ourselves, we ain't virgins. We been doing it, yo.
No, I do it a lot.
I used to go to church.
Carl does it too.
Back in the days, and there was this dude named Miguelito, and he was like 50, and he was a virgin, and he used to sit in the young dudes class. That shit used to be dumb funny. He used to sit down.
He was 50.
He was 50, yo. They said that he was going to heaven for sure because he never been touched. You know what I mean?
That's how it works, huh?
That's what they used to say.
Word. That's how it works. Then yo, son, I got head at 5, and I was fucking at 8 years old.
What?
So
you were molested, sir.
Yeah,
I loved it. I loved it.
That was just.
Here we go again.
I got molested too, but it was not a cool experience like Lukey's, so we're not going into it.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Hey, yo, old wolves. I ain't even introduced the fucking podcast. Hey, yo, we on here. I told you it's gonna be a fun episode, yo. You say 1000 words talking
fun,
about.
I guess, huh?
Yeah,
that's how
50-year-old version. Yeah, bag of titties foot like sand and shit. Know what I mean? Y'all remember that movie? Carl, how you doing? Got the Mondo Slade joint on. Yeah. What up, Mondo?
How you doing?
Yeah. I'm good, man. Primo Jab. So, what like shirt you got there?
Yo, man, repping for us, man. I got this Abyss shirt on, man. Everything's great, man. Issue 75, man. We out here. We still here. They tried to stop us, but they couldn't. Suckers, you'll never defeat us.
Who's trying to stop y'all?
I don't know. Nobody, really. That's why I try to.
That's right. They ain't worth mentioning because they don't exist.
Oh man, fire!
We have haters.
Yeah, and down there in the corner, we have a real special guest in the building, yo. We got 1000 words in the building, yo.
That's right.
What's going on, y'all?
Nothing, man. Hey, yo, man, I thought about you one day. I was watching the World Cup, and it was the first game of the World Cup. It was Qatar versus Ecuador. How you say it? Ecuadorian? How you say it?
Yeah, you got it, Ecuadorian.
Oh, word. Cool. I got it, huh? Word, that's what's up. I ain't fuck it up. Yeah. True indeed. Yeah, because y'all kicked that ass. Well, y'all whooped that ass. Qatari.
Yo, but we can never win, though. We can never pull it off, bro. We can never pull that shit off, bro. Never.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Y'all have a better chance when it comes to America. Because, boom, a lot of teams going to be in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams going to be here for, so y'all have a much better shot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the dope uniforms, though, every year. It don't matter what brand they are. They still be fire. Word.
I think the brand's called Marathon. Yeah, Marathon. That's the name of the clothing, I think, that make the jerseys in Ecuador is called Marathon.
Marathon? Oh, yeah, Marathon, yeah. And it's in Ecuador?
I think they got a company out there. I don't know if they're from Ecuador, but they're the ones that make the jerseys, though.
Yeah, they fire, man. Word. And they whip that ass, yo. And I think I won like $15 off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Word. So big up. He's a fire shit, man. True indeed. Yeah, but thank you for coming on the podcast, yo. I remember another thing that reigned supreme in my mind was the fucking Big Ghost cover that you did.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, true indeed. Then all of a sudden, BSF bit that shit like 2 weeks later. Like they just like, fuck it, we're gonna steal the idea. Like,
Nah.
you remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember they were saying that shit. I ain't look at it like that, but you know how it go. Our shit was timeless though, because we had a mixture of everybody in there, man. But shout out to my BSF bros, man. That cover was fire too.
Yeah, it was. But I just thought like, dang, man. Like, but one good idea springs another one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Word. So, yeah, I couldn't be. I mean, that's
how that goes.
True indeed. I was like, oh shit, they did it. Said niggas even bit off Nas album cover. Shark biters off
the whole Biggie joint that they were saying.
Yeah. Where I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was mad, man. I was mad. But yeah, that's a classic ensemble you put in there with all that shit is dope, bro.
All of us, man. All of us, bro. Because, Big Ghost reached out to me and told me who was on the album. And, I sent him the files, and I guess his homie cooked it up. And I was like, man, this shit crazy.
That was up, man.
This shit crazy. Legendary to be a part of that.
Bro, I thought you did. I thought you laid it out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he had his homie lay it out. I mean, I don't know the homie that laid it out, but it was one of his homies. But I sent him all the pictures. He told me the concept, and when I saw it, I was like, hell yeah, man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy,
Yeah.
And it was legendary to be a part of that with all of you guys in there, you know what I mean?
Word up. I mean, but your album's kind of like that Big Ghost album, kind of, sort of. I mean, you think about it, it's like just 38 special. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah, salute to 38 special, bro. He got a show right now. I think he's performing right now on SOBs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Damn, shout out to 38, man. Basically, the album that I did with Special is like it's an album of pictures of people I actually took pictures of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like I told myself, like, looking at like one of my friends, he got a violator plaque in his crib that his pops bought off a fiend. You know what I'm saying? Like for $50. Oh, wow. So he got the violator plaque. And I'm staring at the shit, and I'm like, yo, man, there ain't no more albums like that. And I told myself, yo, what if I reach out to motherfuckers and see if I could put something together based off motherfuckers that I actually met and took pictures, and motherfuckers was with it, bro. That shit was dope. First person I hit up was Special. He was like, I'll produce the shit for you. I'm like, fuck it, why not? So, we sat down, we went through a whole bunch of shit, a couple of sessions. Shit was dope, bro. It's a dope experience.
True indeed. I didn't know that's how that happened.
How many photographers with an album out, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many photographers Like, I don't think so. I think I was the first one.
Yeah, but I don't know how many photographers are shaping this lane as well. And like with everything that you do, not just with your completely unique style of photography, but throwing the shows, now producing albums. I mean, you stay connected, and you've done it like, through robbery at times, sneaking into shows, doing what you had to do. I mean, that shit's as hip hop as anything in this lane. I mean, it is the coolest fucking backstory, dude.
Facts, bro. I'm like telling you, bro, it's been quite an experience. I did all this shit broke too. Still am broke, you know what I mean? But I do all this shit broke. I'll be living off the land, my bro, so it should be fire. Yeah, I'm having the best time of my life, bro.
True indeed. Seems like it, man. I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy to me. I remember I listened to the Sam Buck interview, and he said you want to get a picture of Doom. Are you like a Doom head? Like, you were just like wanted to get that elusive picture?
Yeah, nah, I fuck with Doom, bro. Like, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was going to high school and all that, I used to like go work around. Like, I used to work at Mickey D's. So there was a Fat Beats like right up the block, and I used to go over there and spend my money over when I got paid. And I remember picking up Mad Villainy and all that shit and tapping into that shit, and and as I started this, it was basically to meet everybody that I listened to growing up. I did this as like a fan aspect. Like, I wanted to get autographs, so I was like, what better than get autographs on the pictures? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On an instant picture. So as I kept knocking out like lists, like I had Capone Noriega, I got pictures of Capone Noriega, I got pictures of Coogee Rap, I got pictures of Nas, I got pictures of a bunch of people. So I was like, yo, man, I need a picture of Doom, but he ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, as every year passed, I was like, yo, I need one of Doom. And then when that happened, that shit crushed me, bro. Like, that shit fucked me up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
Fucked a lot of us up, yo. But in all honesty, Carl, no, I think he dead. I mean, there's been good sources saying that he is, but he like, come on, he the villain, man. He send doom bots to shows and motherfucking, he don't show up to shows and send a skinny nigga to shows and shit. What if that nigga's just chilling with Tupac and Vanilla Ice in Cuba?
Yo, he could be doing that, bro.
Why is Vanilla Ice with him?
He chilling.
Yeah, he faked somebody to perform for him. So somebody probably died for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody probably jumped in that shit.
He had to make it believable. He took one of those doom bots, crossed him out.
Hannibal Buress. That showed up. Hannibal Buress showed up as a doom bot one time. You know what I'm saying?
Swap the dental records.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they could have, yo. Yeah, but I don't think he died. I refuse to believe that he died, yo. Boom.
They probably freezed him and he's coming out like Avengers 3003 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
they froze him, bro. They froze him. I think they froze him, bro.
I don't know. I'm with it though. You know what I'm saying? Word. Like, yeah. He was really inspirational to me. He made like you know how like fat niggas, Biggie came and like fat niggas was fly. Doom made me feel like I was fly as a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like like I could play Sonic and all this shit, and niggas can't be like, oh, go Spider-Man your life away, nigga. Go Star Wars your life away, nigga. What the fuck is this shit? There ain't no titties in Star Wars. What the fuck you watching Star Wars for? Ain't no blood. Yeah, so yeah, it's made me feel cool. Like, Big Pun made
me feel cool, man, because I've been a 3X since like second grade, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
shit.
Yo, you know what I mean? Like, Big Pun really had it right for the big dudes.
Speaking of big niggas, man, like, whoa, you connected all this shit, man. Frico Rico. I remember him doing a poster for you in the joint. That's not my homie, but I know him. I see him around. Frico, that's Primo Jab's homie too. We see him down here frequently, you know what I'm saying? And he makes stuff for big niggas.
You know, he's a
shout out to Frico, man.
Absolutely.
True indeed. The show flyers and shit. I think when you dropped your album as well, he did a flyer.
He did my album cover.
Yeah, there you go. That shit, yeah, Frico. That's a incredibly talented dude right there, yo.
Yo, dope story. My boy, Lord and the Meth.
Okay.
He knows Frico.
Yeah.
So couple of years ago, Frico had a pop-up in Fool's Gold. Mm-hmm. And I was really thinking about the concept of the album, and I love Frico's art. And I was like, yo, man, like, you know him and shit. Like, you know, he gonna introduce us. And I was like, you know, not even thinking about paying the motherfucker because I'm broke as fuck. I just felt like asking him, you know what I mean? And I pulled up on him, and he introduced us. We had a good time. We took some pics, and I asked him at the end of the show, like, yo, man, you know, I wish you could do my album cover, da-da-da-da. He was like, oh, I'll charge this and that. And I was like, all right, cool, man. I'm going to try to get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, you know, I asked him, yo, you got a copy of Mr. Wonderful? And he was like, nah, I don't. So as we leaving, me and my boy Lord and the Meth, I was like, yo, man, you should order him one, bro, through Amazon. And, you know what I mean, expedite that shit because he's here for like 3 days. So that shit, like 2 days, that shit, he got another pop-up in 2 days. So the shit got here. And we took it to him, and he was like, oh, fire. Like, you know, he didn't even have it. So, you know, we took with him again. When I was leaving, he was like, yo, man, yo, homie, don't even trip. Yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was like, all right, bro. Just, you know, I'm going to DM you and shit later on and shit. Like, DM him and shit. And, you know, and he looked out, bro. Simply looked out, man. Shout out to Frico, you know what I mean?
That's really cool.
Yeah, that shit was legendary.
Yeah, that shit is legendary right there. It's a crazy ass story, man. Word. I ran into him at Kroger. Word, yeah. I ran into Frico at the grocery store. Like I saw him, like, yo, Frico, Rico. He's like, yeah. I said, yo, you know my homie Taz? Which his name is kind of bad in the street sometimes, so I'll be hesitant to like say his name. Like, yeah, man. We used to ride BMX bikes. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. Ever since that, then we've been like, every time we see each other, we embrace. He would come up my basketball games. I'm seeing him there with his son and a son, right? Primo Jab? Yeah. Oh, he got another one? Word.
Yeah, he got two now. Hey, Ace and Mac, I think. Shout out to Ace, man. Mac, man. Oh,
word. Yeah. I didn't know, man. You know, I don't really be online like that. I be on there. I don't be on there. I post pictures of JC that bounce off. Yeah. But yeah. I was like, yeah, word. Yeah, JC Wasey. Oh, that's crazy though, man. Like they say everybody there's 6 degrees of separation. It's probably like 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's just like around each other and you 1 or 2 people away from where you need to be or get. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, 1 or 2 people away, G. You know what I'm saying? Word. It's 1 or 2.
At the end of the day, the way I look at it is like I actually see everybody I listen to for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Indeed.
I actually I bring my playlist to life.
Oh shit!
Should be fire.
Shit.
So, I got to meet Cinematic Studios in New Vegas down in South Carolina, and you know, Lukey said a number of times that when you guys show up, it's an official event. Like,
so indeed,
and it totally felt like that down there. Like, you know, it was definitely a highlight for every one of us that got to pose for, you know, New Vegas and get those shots. You know, I kind of freaked out a little bit when he did it because I was like, I really wasn't ready. But you know, they were really cool. I love how you guys have this kind of unit. Like, you know, we've got these collectives in hip hop, like Brown Bag Money, like, you know, The Cloth, like Umbrella. And you guys, you know, just outside and you're rolling and you guys really, really, you know, make a presence felt at events. Was that something you guys consciously try to do, or is that just something that naturally happened?
I think it naturally happened because at the end of the day, right, we never even knew what the fuck we were doing. We were just trying to get into these shows and meet these motherfuckers because of the music that we listen to. But the type of individual that I am is like, I don't move like a regular cameraman. Like, I'm not on nobody's payroll. I'll roll up at your show. I'll smoke at your show. I'll laugh. I'll cut ass on you at your show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it'd be fun. You know what I mean? But I think like the whole fact that I think the most that why I probably get the kind of respect I do, because I've seen these brothers pack up the shows, bring the vinyls, bring it to the car, trying to find somewhere to stay. Like, these brothers really put in work. So I'm actually there watching all this and going with them to their Airbnb, to their hotels and shit like that, kicking it with them, going out to eat with them and shit like that. So it's all the grind. Like, we all see each other grind. So I think it's like, it's kind of like that. Like, when we see each other, we're like, damn, man, yeah, hell yeah. And every time you see each other at a different level, it's like, damn, yeah, my bro, you really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really dope, you know?
That's dope.
Indeed. It is dope.
I feel like Rome Streets was the one that was like, yo, man, when you take niggas pictures, it's like you fucking, like you baptizing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's like you baptizing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I was like, word. I was like, and then he was like, you like the Polaroid Pope or some shit. And that's how that came about.
The Polaroid Pope. Yeah, that's how the Polaroid Pope. Yeah. Like
him and my boy Word Life. They were like, you like the Polaroid Pope because you out here baptizing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I was like,
yeah. And the nigga said take your name on the Kiss the Ring joint. I was like, yeah. Word.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, I've been there. I seen Rome when Rome had like probably like 12 shows, you know, 12 people at his shows. Then from 12 to 20. 20 to 100. Now you got like 500-600 to 1,000 people at his shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Shit crazy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the progression. Pretty much that what you got.
Man, I want to talk about the shows, man. I want to talk about, first we had the cookout. Yeah. And you had the house, the yard down in what was it, South Carolina? In the Bronx.
Yeah,
that was in the backyard in the Bronx, right?
Yeah. That shit look fire, man. With all the paintings and stuff, that shit look that shit look fire.
Shout out Kip the Fog. You know, you definitely gave him an opportunity to shine, and you know, you definitely have been shied away from letting other people get the opportunity to come and rock. All these people that you've seen come up, it's dope that you putting this together. We're trying to do something similar coming up in August. We want to put together this tournament. And, basketball tournament and concerts in between that. What's the process like for you to, to decide, hey, this is the venue I'm going to find, or, being an artist, how do you go about everything? Is it all just working off favors, or, I mean, what are you scouting or what?
It's all basically working off favors, bro, because nobody really want to give you information. I think some people pretend like they want to. I think they try to like take you away from what you're really trying to do, and I feel like you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just got to like find out what the prices are because everything gonna cost money. You know what I mean? Find out what the prices are, and if it makes sense for you, then it makes sense. You know, because when I did the backyard, you know, I'm thankful that that's like Tough City. Shout out to Tough City. Shout out to my boy Caveman. That's like home base. You know what I mean? He was like, from a long time ago, he was like, yo, you can throw shows here anytime you want. It's when you want to do it at a venue, bro. It's when you want to do it at a venue. When I try to do the crib at the venue, bro, I know it was like, it's a whole different experience, bro. Like you think that, you know, because you go to the shows and you get to go, you know, backstage and you see how it goes. Throwing one in them shits is actually a headache, bro. Like in a dope way, though.
I believe it.
In a dope way, not in a black way, but in a dope way.
There's a lot that goes into it.
You're dealing with 20 different personalities all at once.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And let's say, for example, somebody do something like the DJ messed something up or skipped the song or did this, and like people getting mad. You got to run back and forth. Do this, do that. You know, like, it really need a team. Like, you know, my team handled the business, but I'm saying like a bigger team.
Mm-hmm.
But shit is amazing though, bro. Mm-hmm.
And everybody.
But as far as that, you just do it, bro.
Oh yeah, we just gonna do it. How did you decide like this is something that's necessary? When did you say, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing the crib. Fuck it, I'm doing the barbecue. Like when did you decide? Because I feel like things?
I feel like they throw our guys with people that don't make no sense. Like you get one of the guys, and then you got like 6-7 openers that make no sense that nobody even listen to. They're not even in the fucking lane. You know what I'm saying? They're not even in the fucking lane. And you're like, who the fuck is this dude? And it's like 7:15, then it's 9 o'clock, and you're like, yo, man, where the fuck is da-da-da-da-da? You know what I mean? But when you do it to where it's like so when I don't, for me, you gotta, for my shit is sacred. Like, I turn down money all the time. Like, yo, bro, I don't need your bread, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that. Like, I want to give you a, like motherfuckers on Broadway. I don't want to give you like a symphony, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is going to hit from beginning to end. And that's how it goes down. Because we know what goes with what and what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not going to fucking put ST-Nack with Vado. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to make no sense. It's not gonna make no sense. Like niggas gonna be like, "What the fuck going on?"
But if he do his other character, it might work. You know, if ST-Nack do ST-Nack do his other music with Vado. What? No, ST-Nack go by what? What do he go by?
Adari.
Oh, yeah.
That might work. That's not ST-Nack.
The way I seen both. The way Nack perform is like mesmerizing, bro. Nack is a monster.
Yeah,
Nack is a monster.
Yes,
he performs better than most of the motherfuckers that's on.
Real shit.
He takes shit serious, man. He been doing this for a while, man. People fail to understand that ST-Nack and the Tragic Allies are groundbreaking pioneers and they have a whole style devoted to Lynn, Massachusetts, based off of the exploits of ST-Nack and the Tragic Allies. You know what I mean? That's a whole
with the Quakers. He did songs with the Quakers.
He did songs with overseas.
He got a song with Rock Marcy, bro.
That was a thing. You said what?
Mm-hmm. Got a song with Rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit. He got songs with Rock. He got songs with West.
Tragic Allies got a song with Rock.
Come on,
Tragic Allies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's some amazing shit, man. Hip hop historians, I don't know. I don't even know if hip hop historians really have dug, like the mainstream hip hop historians have dug deep into this sub genre or culture of music to understand how deep and far it goes. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's starting to happen.
On Reddit. It is. I saw on Reddit someone ask, what's better, Hitler 3, 1 through 3, or Tenor Talk 1 through 3? Y'all niggas listen to Tanner Talk 2 and 1, and y'all want to compare?
You didn't listen. You weren't playing Tanner Talk 1 and 2. Stop it.
Stop it. No. I did listen to Tanner Talk 2.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
I only see the covers, bro. I only see the covers.
Not good.
The album cover.
He's rapping over commercial beats. with the big ass t-shirt on and the big ass watch. Yeah. So I'm like,
you don't know 2 Chainz. You don't know Two Chainz.
Benny. That was his name. Yeah, Two Chainz Benny.
Yeah. Right. Come on, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Reddit is hilarious, man. I find myself often falling into a rabbit hole on Reddit. They just started an umbrella subreddit, which I thought was dope. Yeah, they just did. That was dope. And they said they found out about those guys from the Abyss. So whoever you are, Reddit people, thanks for checking us out. There's a lot more you're gonna find out about if you tune into us, you know, because this Abyss is deep. You know, there's artists, there's musicians, there's graphic designers, there's all types of talented individuals that are lurking in these
culture.
Depths.
Yes,
it's a culture. Absolutely, it's a renaissance, an invisible renaissance. Shout out to my man Sunez. Peace.
Yep.
Do you here's a question for you, 1000 words. Do you feel sometimes like you want to covet this shit? Like I know you use the word sacred. Sometimes I look at some of the artists that and I don't want them to do certain things because it means something to me. Like I didn't want Benny to do songs with Russ, or I didn't want shit like that to happen. I didn't want The Weeknd to go commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted him to always do drugs and be sad. The Weeknd, yeah, word. I just felt like
I kind of look like. I kind of look at it like, I used to feel like that, bro. But I kind of look at it like, I started to look at it like graduating, like motherfuckers just graduate. You know what I'm saying? And you get to see, you get to see because the way I was introduced to hip hop is probably the way a lot of people got introduced to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? A song on the radio, and then you see the videos, and you see the cars, and you see the jewelry, the women, and you think like, man, I'm going to school, but I want to be a fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? But to see these dudes come from selling their shit out their car to the fans and making sure every fan gets a picture to them getting these platforms. Yeah, we lose them. I could say we lose them like at where we at, but the whole point is to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole point is to make it. Like I guess for what that goal is, you know what I'm saying? Like for what that goal is, like, yeah, you want to be underground. You like what they say, underground. They want to be underground, and they got their core fans, and then the fans that support them from there. And they're like, damn, you know what? They don't even need us no more. You know what I'm saying? Like they over there, but that's why we got to keep ushering the new guys in. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it. You know what I mean? Keep the current going because we all want to get there. You know what I mean?
So indeed,
we all want to.
It takes us all.
Bro, you just dropped the craziest jewel. I think that has been said in a long time, and we've alluded to it, but you just really put a title to it. People definitely graduate, and the goal, I think, of every one of us, everybody in the culture, is to make it to a point where your talents are recognized, where your work is being honored, and that it is embraced by I don't want to say the mainstream, but embraced by more eyes, right? And bigger platforms. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a beautiful thing. And yeah, we don't lose anybody. Absolutely. Because, the people who have gone on to some higher heights, they still on the team. They still with us, and they still putting in work and bringing more light to all the rest of us that are down here. And as long as everybody stay on their shit and keep doing what we doing, our time coming too. So that's man. Like you said, it's a graduation. It's a gradual graduation, and it's a conveyor belt. Constantly, we all reaching back down and pulling somebody else up, giving the opportunity to somebody else, and that's how we gonna keep this thing flowing, man.
But we pass the information, bro. We pass the information. Like we know what's going on. We actually listen to all this shit before it's the shit for them. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I see people like there was one time I went to a Makami pop-up, right? At the Buffalo Kid store, right?
Yeah.
And we went up there to the Makami pop-up, and I'm like excited because I'm about to get my shit signed, like the print. Yo, there was kids there standing in line from like 7 a.m. to get the print. They buying the print and they leaving, and I'm like, yo, why they not getting this signed by Mark? They don't even know who the fuck Mark is. You know what I'm saying?
Reselling.
What?
Reselling.
That's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit. I'm like, oh my God, they buying the print. They're like excited, and Mark's right there.
Culture
get your shit signed.
They don't have a real.
They saw Mark there, or Mark was in there.
They probably didn't even recognize him.
He was masked up, right?
They didn't recognize him, bro.
But he was
they were young kids, though. It was
up.
like young kids. It was probably like 13-year-old kids and shit like that.
They were buying that shit to flip that shit, man.
Yeah, in fact, they were buying to flip that shit, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing. Also, these hype beasts. Let's not ever take away the fact that hype beasts exist because people like us, who was really just putting shit on just to put it on and rocking styles and everything. Somebody observed that, and they were like, "Oh shit, this is cool," or that's what's cool, and they thought it was just cool just because of the names or whatever the fuck we was wearing. They didn't realize we imparted the power into making it cool. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. We made things cool, and then the hype beast came along and started snatching everything up. Oh, that's the cool stuff. That's the cool stuff, and taxing and putting all that shit out. You saw how they just did the StockX investigation on how Nike was connected to it, how some Nike exec was basically giving their son the alley-oop to be able to go and put his bots to work to go and buy shit up so that they could do sneaker reselling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like,
mom got fired too.
Did she? I didn't hear that part. Man, she probably didn't get fired.
No,
she probably went to work for Converse or some shit.
The story's kind of a little bit. No, the story's kind of a little bit different. The son was on the interview because they didn't know that his mom worked for Nike, but he was in the interview. He might have been drunk, and he kind of slipped and said, "Yeah, my mom works for Nike," and that's how he has.
He was feeling himself.
Yeah, and then boom, and they found out who the mom was. They did the investigation. The people did an investigation. And they found out that, that's how he gets all these limited pairs of sneakers and shit, because his mom has access to the sneakers. He didn't have to use the bots, G. All he had to do was talk to her.
But he was using bots also.
But
he created a whole business.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to use. He didn't have to use the bots. He had like off-white Jordan shits, all type of crazy shits. He had out this world shit. By the way, I'm a Nike athlete now. I'm a Nike athlete.
That's right.
I'm in there. For worse, I'm gonna get the rare sneakers. I ain't gonna sell them.
Turned his back on Champion.
I ain't gonna sell them. Hey, yo, Champion don't got no good hooper sneakers. By the way, 1000 words. I saw you film Smoke Dizza play basketball. He talked so much shit, he wasn't even scoring. Was he scoring?
I mean, he was scoring. Smoke is nice, bro. Smoke cool. Smoke cool.
I ain't see him score. Maybe you just filming him when he was talking mega shit. I don't know. He's talking to his homie. Yeah, he's talking to his homie Cash Money shit though, bro. That shit was funny as fuck, yo. That just was hilarious. Well, they was at the court. I think he was talking to his homie, and he did this some behind the back between the legs crossover. Like, that's pretty nice, man. But then the camera cut off before he shot. And I was like, yo, he probably missed, yo. Well, that's why he cut that shit off. Word. Oh yeah, that's why. Oh, we want to do a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. So Smoke Dizza might get in that shit, yo. That's what we want to do in August. Throw our little events with we might get to holler at Smoke Dizza.
Bro, I'll pull up to that shit. Holla at him, bro. Yeah, holla at him, bro. I'm sure you'll do it.
Well. Yeah, it'll be a phenomenon. We gotta have a draft though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put niggas' names in a hat. And like, not in a hat. Be like, yo, we're gonna draft this nigga. We're gonna draft this nigga. We have 4 captains. Then the captain's gotta pick from a list of niggas. And niggas might not get picked.
I want JR, bro. I need JR.
No, I want JR. Nah, man, fuck that. I got JR on my team, man. JR.
I got Eddie Kane there.
No, Eddie Kane needs to be captain.
We can't start this now.
Eddie Kane needs to be.
I've been scouting.
Captain. His idea of having the 3-on-3 tournament or a basketball tournament. So boom, Eddie Kane needs to be captain, not A-Son. Word. Yeah.
A-Son,
Then low key, Supreme Cerebral, he's 6'5". Get that motherfucker. That nigga big, yo.
Did he say he hooped though? He said he don't hoop though.
He don't even got a hoop. All I gotta do is put his hands up in the air. Ain't too many 6'5" niggas except Method Man. How tall is Method Man? He like 6'3".
Method Man probably like 6'5", right? 6.
Yeah.
Motherfucker tall, G. Word, he ain't hooping. He old. Word. Yeah, we gonna get who else? We gonna get Sam Buck. Yeah, he big for no reason though. That nigga tall for no reason, yo. He don't play no basketball.
Shout out to Sam Buck, man.
Yeah, he gonna tell jokes. He ain't gonna play no basketball, yo.
I think he'll probably make a good referee, like a funny kind of referee.
Yeah, I wear a mouthpiece and throw it at him.
It'll probably be funny. Like,
Curry. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, just keep him mic'd up and let him rip on people while he's refereeing.
But does he know the rules of basketball? We got to get him back on here and talk to him. That's a great idea. Yeah, get him on. Hey, yo, do you know the rules of basketball? He's probably like, nah, I don't really know the rules of basketball. Yeah.
That's even better, though. Let him freestyle the whole shit.
I agree.
Because it should be common sense. You push the person too hard, fouling. You holding, you what you call that shit?
Arm, they
traveling, slapping.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna get fouled out there easy.
Yeah, you are.
Bro,
You might as well play on it.
They can't play street stuff. It'll be a tournament.
They gonna trip you, bro. They definitely gonna trip you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man.
You like, why y'all hitting me? Why y'all hitting me? People gonna be like, remember when you... That's not right. You play a basketball.
You say what?
That'd be major.
Spider Cuz, holy shit. He probably, it's gonna be summertime. He probably gonna stink. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing. Yeah, yo, I see Kanye in the summertime with all that shit on, man. I bet he stink, man.
I know Kanye
hot as a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yo, bro, wearing them blue little fucking hospital masks, that shit was crazy, bro. Them blue shits,
man.
That shit was crazy.
Hey, we had to use them shits in the gym when the gyms open back up. When they open back up, you had to wear the mask on playing basketball, and they get wet and they suck up into your mouth paws. I'm like, it was horrible. So I put that shit over my nose every time, and they be like, yo, got to put your mask on. I'm like, okay, put it on. They walk away, put it back down. It was impossible.
You really thought that shit was protected, though? People really thought that shit was protected, though, bro. That shit crazy.
No, you were just waterboarding yourself.
Bro, if you could smell your fart through your jeans, you smelling anything through that mask, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
That shit piercing through denim.
But the certain science, I'm gonna do the science right now. If y'all on Spotify, you gotta look at the YouTube. Let's check it out. Go like this. You moving it, right? You go like this with a mask on. It's not really getting through there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So boom, it's helping out a little bit.
That's paper, bro. That's paper.
Let me get them. I know for the mask. That's paper.
That shit was cotton and polyester, bro. That shit.
Yeah, you can't wear the blue ones. You gotta have like the N95 joints. Them motherfuckers.
Now, I never had no N95 joint. I never had no N95. Yeah,
man, I be masked up like a motherfucker, man. I love that shit.
Here's the deal. Everybody else wear masks, I'll be okay. I ain't wearing it. All y'all
imagine smoking wild blunts and then wearing that shit, walking through a blizzard. And you're like,
you're dead.
You like,
you're dead.
Good.
You getting your lungs up. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it. Like, here's the thing with me, man. I don't have no problem wearing that motherfucking mask. I be around a bunch of motherfuckers. I be around a bunch of nasty ass people that be coughing and doing all types of bullshit, hacking up and everything. And I feel perfectly comfortable wearing that. But not only that, it's like, man, think about it like this. All these puss ass people who be crying and talking about, oh, I can't breathe wearing this mask. Oh, I can't do this. Well, it looks like you don't need to be here no more, man. Like, it's called natural selection. Like, you know, if you're too weak to be able to survive with or not survive wearing that shit, we don't need you around. You ain't providing nothing to us that's useful. You know, your genes are effective. We don't need you no more. You think Navy SEALs and all them motherfuckers, when they be overseas in Afghanistan rocking baklavas and all that type of shit, you think they be complaining about breathing and shit? No, of course not. Suck it up, pussy.
Hey, yo, on the
in
real.
the neighborhoods, bro. Like motherfuckers. You don't even know who pulling up on you with them fucking ski masks and them fucking face
wearing the
masks.
Dangerous.
Mask was dangerous.
Yeah,
the mask ain't going nowhere now. Everybody, the mask genie is out the bottle. People,
bro, that shit just was like, yeah, we robbing everybody. Like that's the vibe. Like that was in the Bronx. That's the vibe. Like, yeah, oh no, it's over. We gotta wear masks. It's over.
Goddamn it,
anybody can get it.
All that shit back in style, baby.
Hey, yo, but on the real, I'm more concerned with going to the bathroom, and motherfuckers just walking out the bathroom stall and not washing their hands and leaving. I'm more concerned. I'm like, yo, they got doo-doo on their hands probably, yo. Like, I ain't fucking with that. They've been, hey, yo, one time I was in the bathroom. I was in there. I wasn't really using the bathroom. I was in there, like, chilling. Anyway, so I hear somebody just go in there and just sit on the toilet. They don't clean off or nothing. I'm like, that's fucked up. So I go out there to wash my hands. Then they come out and just go out and leave. I'm like, yo, what a nasty motherfucker.
Wait,
like,
wait, but you were just hanging out in the bathroom?
Yeah, I was in there. I was sitting down. I cleaned it off though. I was sitting there. I was on my phone. I think I was writing rhymes or some shit.
You got to get away and check your phone when you at work. Come on, everybody. Anybody who works a job knows that the bathroom is your safe haven, bro. Like that's not unusual.
You a legend if you could pull off 45 minutes in the bathroom. Like, yo, I just spent 45 minutes in that motherfucker, bro.
There's ways to do it. You just gotta, you gotta go. Just walk around the office real quick, dip into the bathroom for 10 minutes, then walk around again, go back for another 20. That's like people saw you, so you obviously were doing something. You're okay.
I could never, but I could always tell who the fuck motherfucker was by their shoe. I mean,
okay,
I see their shoe.
I'm probably going to edit this out. But Lukey, when we were in stores and I was
a little later,
I was store management, so.
Whoa. Yeah, you definitely need to edit that out, G. You definitely need to edit that out.
No, you don't need to edit shit out.
No. Just no.
Free, you don't need to.
Put that on there. Yeah. What you drinking on?
Carl, speaking of, Carl, are you back?
What you drinking on? What you drinking on?
What you drinking on?
I want to know what 1000words drinking on, real quick.
I'm drinking out of a Pyrex.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's it.
I'm drinking coconut limeade spritz with a little bit of pineapple juice.
Oh shit, that sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, with a couple of raspberries in there. You know what I'm saying? We chilling.
Yeah, real flavor.
Simply raspberry lemonade. I got simply raspberry lemonade.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Nice.
Put some Bombay with it, and it tastes great. I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm just trying to stop drinking.
I said the same thing. I hope to do that. I think I might try to do that this year.
Well, stop drinking?
I think I'm gonna stop drinking.
You don't gotta tell yourself you gotta stop. Just like miss it for a little bit, bro. And like, I stopped drinking. I used to drink Hennessy every day for like 7 years of my life, bro.
Yeah,
and when I stopped drinking Hennessy for like 4 months, and then I tried to drink that shit again, I was like, ew, I don't want to fuck with that shit no more. And then I just smoke, and occasionally people be like, yo, take a shot. I'll take a shot, but that's about as far as I go, bro. I used to just get twisted, destroyed, like, man, But you don't got to tell yourself, I'm going to quit. Just be like, yo, I'm going to chill for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then, visit that shit, and, you'll forget about that shit, bro.
Yeah, I've been gradually cutting back.
Huh?
I just quit smoking.
I've been gradually cutting back.
Yeah, I'm a week. Yeah, I'm
a week without smoking.
Yeah,
you're a week without. Damn, Carl. I mean, I just bought the pack back from the goddamn Dominican, man. I had something for you. This brand new Cohiba pack for you, man.
Well,
was fire.
I didn't say I was giving up on cigars. I have for now, just so I can give up on the cigarettes. But yeah,
I got these just for you. You deserve these. 10-pack of Cohiba, boy.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, you could quit.
I knew you stopped. I knew you stopped smoking cigarettes. You don't need no cigarettes, but you need a good Cohiba.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kept my humidor, so I'm good.
Good.
I just stopped drinking because, like, I felt myself mad sluggish on the basketball court, and I gotta do stuff better. to keep up with these motherfucking 24-year-olds that play D1 and shit. So I gotta chill, yo.
A Nike athlete now.
Hell yeah, I'm a Nike athlete with these free sneakers, yo. Well, matter of fact, I gotta check on the app to see if they got an open run for us, yo. Get these free sneakers. I'm not gonna resell.
How you become a Nike athlete? Might I ask?
Ballin'.
Okay, check it out. My homie Move, who's on our basketball team, who has no business being on our basketball team, who's 6'7", about 215, niggas built like a tank, who's played overseas professionally, won 2 back-to-back state championships with Columbia. He got signed to this interactive basketball league, kind of like the interactive football league they had with Johnny Manziel and Terrell Owens and shit. So they have an interactive basketball league they're going to start filming in July. And so he got invited out there to try out. He made it. And so this lady said, we're going to test Nike products. Here is my number, and we want to get like 5 to 10 guys to do it with you to test the Nike products. He's like, yeah. So boom, I was at the game, and he gave me the lady's number, and like I had to make an essay and film some game or whatever, and like boom, and sent it to her. And I lied and said I train athletes.
Fire.
Yeah. But I did tell her who I played with.
It into existence.
Yeah. I did, but then I had this long essay that she was impressed with, talking about when COVID hit and how it made me depressed because we tried to hoop in gyms, couldn't hoop in gyms. Then we hooped outside, and they took the rims. Hooped outside, they locked the gates. We climbed over the gates.
Fact. Sure did.
You know, they took the rims down.
They definitely did.
They already canceled the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? NBA season canceled, and then I kind of got depressed. Like, the baby was coming. The baby was here, right? I don't know. Fuck that. I know I was depressed though about basketball. And like, boom, NBA came back, and I realized how much I loved it. Then our season came back. The gyms opened up. I just felt so much better because, like, I just love out there, especially with the whistle. I love playing basketball, yo. Like, I love it. It's above everything else. I don't like to watch it. I love to play it. I like to watch the NBA. I love watching soccer, but I love playing that shit so much, yo. So my little essay was like long as fuck about how I said, like, basketball is my home. Home is where your heart is. Basketball is my home. It's my safe haven. I'm gonna Gary Payton in my league down there. And I talk so much shit. Like, yo, you don't want to get touched, motherfucker? Go run track. Motherfucker, how old are you? You're 22. You could have came from my ball sack, nigga. Shut the fuck up, little motherfucker. that type of shit. Yeah, you could have came from my nuts, nigga. Fuck you. What's your mom look like? She up there? Well, go get her.
I hope you worded all of that in there.
I ain't say none of that shit. Yeah, but that's really what I be doing at my leagues and shit. Yeah, so boom,
you could have came from my ball sack. I wanted that would have been.
You could have came from my nuts, yo.
But your mom looked like, go get her. I would have stolen.
Go get her. And these niggas is pussy, man. Especially at this gym, all them niggas. Nah, they got a couple niggas. What's that nigga name? Sarai the Kid. Sarai the Kid, is that his name?
Sayari the Kid.
The nigga be having the dope freestyles, right? That nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, Sci-Hi.
Yeah. Not Sci-Hi. It's the other nigga. It's the
Sayari.
Sayari the Kid. He's a dark skinned nigga, right?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's in the league with me. He's in the league. I don't talk shit to his team. His team's a bunch of goons. I know one of them niggas. Yeah, I don't talk shit to that team at all, G. Nah, man. Yeah, but his team's really good too, man. The nigga that played for Memphis is on this team. Cause I asked him to be on my team a long time ago in Smyrna. Yeah, them little goons, yo. I don't talk shit to his team at all. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. That's it. Nike athlete, me. Yeah, that's Nike athlete. Okay.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out. Congrats on that, bro. Congrats.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. You should like come on board with us and like help us with this basketball tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like throw your little spice on there, yo. We all come up with an idea and like throw it in the pot, scramble it up like eggs, and like throw this shit. Because I know we're gonna have help with the basketball portion. You know what I'm saying? The music portion. I mean, you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, yeah, I'm pulling up, bro. Y'all niggas book the shit, I'm pulling up. And you know we gonna do what we do, bro. You know you gotta get in that shit to get it lit, bro. Shit gonna be fire. I could definitely let you know, like, we could all talk about, like, who could go on the bill. How long you think you're gonna do a game, and then like halftime, like how long you think the show gonna be?
I say play the 12, but ones and twos, and then there's like 5 minutes between games or 10 minutes between games, so there'd be shows between games. After whoever wins the whole entire tournament, there should be a main show with the main like 3 or 4 acts at the end with the big name like Stove Gods or Rome or Boldy or some shit like that. Get well soon, Boldy, or something like that at the end. That's what my just something like that. But between games, we have two.
So you got to figure it out.
Games on here. No,
I just need to pull up. I just need to pull up. I just want to pull up. You got to, bro. That sounds like you got, bro. I'm there, bro. You throw that shit, I'm there, bro.
It's gonna be up where you at too. It's gonna be up there. I know you in the Bronx, but I don't know where we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it in New York too. You know what I'm saying? Run the Court is gonna help us do the shit. They Run the Court, the video game, with Crime Faces. No Crime Faces, right? Yeah,
I think so.
He's probably gonna help us throw that shit. Yeah, what hood is this?
Bro, you could definitely do that shit in a basketball park sponsor too, like anywhere in New York, bro. That shit'll be fire, bro. You could do it in Brooklyn, probably do it in the Bronx. You know what I mean? That shit'll be crazy.
I think it would.
And like you said, you already mentioned people like Stove God in Rome. Like those are the people that you throw in with them. It's lit, bro. It's gonna be beautiful. You know what I mean? People popping out for that.
Yeah, did Stove just drop an album? Like,
I think they leaked that shit, right?
How they get it?
He said it's not real. According to Reddit, he
ain't drop it. Like he's probably he ain't drop it. I think because I think he said that like it's not real. Y'all heard this shit though?
No, I see niggas say. I said hear niggas picking it up though. I see niggas picking it up though.
Bro. That shit was fire.
You heard it?
Yeah, I heard that shit, bro. That shit fire.
How'd you get it?
Google that bitch right now.
I'm gonna sell that shit to you for like 200, man. I need like 200.
My commie prices. My commie prices. Yeah. My commie prices.
Yeah, I'll burn it. I'm gonna burn it for you, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna burn it and send it to you. I'm gonna send it.
A CDR, yo.
TV support us. Look at that.
What is it called? If these walls could talk.
If these kitchen walls could talk or some shit.
Yeah, it's like something like that. And I was like, yo, I looked on Spotify and iTunes, and I went to his website. I don't see it.
It's on YouTube.
I was like, oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah. But the link was up and shit, but they took that shit down, bro. They took that shit down.
Yeah, so I think it was just a case of he wasn't ready. Like it wasn't fully mixed the way he wanted it, or he had things he wanted to change and somebody leaked it.
Yeah, I think so.
But look on his website and it says 7 days from now it's gonna release, or our album's gonna release. So that might be the album that was gonna release and they just leaked. Someone leaked it. They have a countdown on his website on God Cooks. Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah. So that might have been.
I ain't gonna lie. If the shits that dropped on that shit nobody gonna be mad, man. Them shits was hard as fuck, bro.
Maybe it's just a really good way to create some hype for your drop.
I mean, that's what a leak is. Yeah, at the end of the day, it adds to your success, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it adds to success that somebody really went out and did that. You know what I mean?
Highly anticipated, man. Absolutely. It's if it's getting to the point where it's like, yo, it came out through unsanctioned channels. Everybody's already waiting to eat it up because, let's be honest, man. Nobody went and checked out that goddamn French Montana just to hear Stove God, right? That was the closest, hey, we want some real Stove God shit. So absolutely, man. I can't wait. As soon as I get back to the land and have real internet, I am searching and I'm going to find that shit. Because I
don't see it on here nowhere.
No,
I don't see it nowhere. I don't see it on here, yo. If the kitchen,
where you typing? Go on YouTube and type it up. Just say Stove God.
Just type in Stove God. It should be there.
Yeah, it popped right up.
It go. It came up 2 days ago, but it's only 40. It's only 49 seconds. Oh wait. So the link probably might be under there.
Right.
Yeah, they got them in like different songs and shit, bro. That shit was fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's wild, man. Oh, there it goes, right there. Oh shit.
See? Brought to you by the
Whoa, son.
interwebs. Check it out.
Oh, this is gonna be released Tuesday, so this link is gonna be gone, yo. Download right here. Watch it be LimeWire, and all of a sudden my computer gets AIDS. You remember that? Remember LimeWire?
Yo,
of course.
I thought that by me turning off my computer for like 2 months, my shit was gonna just turn on and be fine. Like, like I used to be like, I'm gonna leave my shit off for a minute. That's what I thought.
It'll have nothing to feed on, so the virus will just die off.
Yeah, just let that shit rock. Yo, but
it's crazy.
But going on to like, I'm gonna share something dope with y'all, man. Like when the pandemic hit, right? I was kind of like depressed because I was like, a lot of the shit that I do is event based, and a lot of the pictures I take, I just go on the shows, and there was supposed to be no more shows, right? Yeah. Everything was shut down. So I bought a tape recorder and fucking went around like motherfucking cities. And I bought a box of cassettes on eBay, and I did conversations with motherfuckers, and I've been saving them shits. You know what I mean? Like I went all over the states, bro, during the pandemic on some like road warrior shit. Just trying to document shit before we all go, because it felt like everybody was on lockdown forever. And where I was at in the Bronx, motherfuckers was dying left and right, bro. Left and right. It was like motherfuckers' bodies was on the side of the buildings and all that, like by the hospital and all that shit, bro. They had no space. So, I was like, yo, Vegas, bro, we gotta hit. If there's no more shows, we gotta go link up with the homies, bro. And, we went to DC, chill with Uncle John, Raheem Supreme. We went all the way to fucking Chicago, Detroit, California, Florida, everywhere, bro. We was just documenting the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, so I've been like, hoarding all these fucking tapes, hopefully like, we could fucking put this shit in a museum one day, all this data and information, you know what I'm saying? So, and the pictures to go with it too, So that shit was just fire. Yeah.
So what is the main goal? I know about these legendary interviews, but what is the goal? What you say you want to put in the museum? You don't want to.
I want my kid to be straight off this shit, bro. Because I ain't leaving nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was defeated at a certain situation, you know what I'm saying? Like with my child's mother and shit. So I kind of defeated myself. But I could say that, like, hip hop saved my life, bro. So I just gave myself to like try to like build a legacy in a sense, so where when I'm gone, like my kid could eat off of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids could eat off the shit. Because at the end of the day, what my shit's gonna serve as is like a history lesson, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really do it like me. You know what I'm saying? I could say that comfortably. Like I documented entire culture on Polaroid film, bro.
Yeah.
Just no sponsors, no nothing.
Yep.
No help from like professionals. Help from my brothers, from my community. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that had no business believing in me. You know what I'm saying? So I just do this shit so I could just like, if one day I'm gone, my kid could just be all right, bro. Like, yo, damn, man. She could eat. You know what I mean?
So indeed,
it's
man.
Definitely a fact. It's definitely a fact. What you did, you definitely provided legitimacy to what people were doing out here by just showing up and taking them pictures, man. Those became a coveted item. They became something that I think tons of MCs and even beyond that, various personalities now. It's bigger than just our culture. It's bigger than just the Abyss. There's various people that are like, oh shit, yeah, I'm on the Polaroid. I got a Polaroid, and that means something.
It really does, yeah.
Record labels hit me up constantly, bro, and I don't even answer them. Like, I don't know how to explain to them. Like, I don't even know how to explain to them. Like, my shit is not to hit me up and tell me, I want you to take this flick. Like, nah, my thing is more of like, I gotta like bump into you in the wild, homie. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they be offering me this. Like, I be having like, yo, I'm from Atlantic, or I'm from this place, I'm from this place. I need you to take pictures of my artist. And I'll be like, yo, I don't even know who these motherfuckers are. Like, I don't even know who these motherfuckers are. So I'm already like, I don't even want to go to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they're not even talking money.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm not even showing up. I see them when I see them.
You know,
because I feel like I love this shit, bro. I never did it for no bread.
Yep.
Like, I never did it for no bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
obvious.
I feel like in order for me to like somebody, like the musically, they'd be like, yo, listen, yo, can I get a flick? I do music with such and such and such and such. And I'm like, all right, man, that's cool, man. Like, I gotta at least heard of one song, two songs. I can't just, you know what I mean?
Something, yeah.
But there's an avenue that's got to create that financial reward as well. It's there. Unfortunately, it's a really difficult avenue to get in, and it's the fine art gallery side of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
gallery
I've seen a lot. My wife went to, art school and all that kind of stuff. And I've seen a lot of different mixed media exhibits, and you need to be curating a show like at MoMA or, at the High in Atlanta, or, like there's a lane for this to get you guys the recognition, but I think there's a disconnect because I don't think they're looking at this lane or what's going on, and there's got to be a way to kind of bridge that. Definitely, as you start getting, Benny and Griselda and getting the recognition that they are, and now Rome, and as they get more recognition, the art side of this is going to continue to get more recognition, and the art scene in this is insane. But I can totally see, like, a lot of you guys individually, and I love the support that you guys all have, like when you and Kip and Dave and a bunch of guys, you all support each other, and there's got to be a way to get to that next level, whether we find ways of hosting those kind of art exhibits. But yeah, I mean, it totally needs to be done.
Of course. And right now I'm trying to get one of my Polaroids probably like in the Harvard Museum. I'm going to sit with one of them because one of the students from there interviewed me, and he's like, yo, it'll be dope if we get to one of your pictures to get hanged up in the museum. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm over here thinking what picture I'm going to put up. You know what I mean? Or how many.
What's your favorite picture? What's your favorite
they're all special. I mean, they're all special to me, man, because it's kind of like if I listen to your music and I never took your picture, right? I'm like, yo, when I'm going to bump into this dude? Like, when I'm going to bump into this dude, man? When I'm going to bump into this dude? So I will go a whole week repeating a song or repeating an album, and then boom, I see the motherfucker in like a month. You know what I mean? And then I see the motherfucker constantly. So it's like, it's not who's my favorite. It's just like, boom, if I see a video or a song, or you drop the album, and and I'm like, all right, cool, and I listen to it, then I'm like, yeah, I need to get a flick in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that. Boom.
Okay, let me ask it in a different way. When you put it like that, what picture or series of pictures have the most sentimental value to you because of how you manifested getting that picture, like the story behind the picture, or what's some of your most interesting factoids?
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah, this picture was such.
I'm gonna tell you some fire, man. I'm in my crib and I get a phone call and they're like, "Yo, DMX is performing up the block."
Oh shit! Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, DMX performing up the block? He's like, yeah, they throwing a concert. They closed like 2 blocks. I don't know nobody that's promoting that show. So I get on the bus. It's like 10 minutes from my crib. I get on the bus. Boom. I'm peeping everybody's like, you know, and we in the Bronx, so I know security's not gonna be that serious if there's like bitches around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's outdoors. So a dude go talk to a lady. He go over the railing. I sneak right behind him. I go right backstage. So I stay backstage for like 4 hours. A fucking Suburban come. DMX come out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like by himself, like all his bullshit. He's like, yo, I'm not taking no pictures, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to everybody that was there. So I'm like, damn. He goes inside his trailer and these firemen pull up. And these firemen are like, yo, you got a Polaroid? Can you take a Polaroid of me and DMX? I'm like, hell yeah. So DMX come out. I take the Polaroid of the fireman with DMX. And when the fireman moved to the side, I go, yo, X, can I get a flick of you? He go, come on, let's do it. So we took it. And when I gave him the sign, he was like, yo, I'm not signing shit like that. He was like, I'm not signing shit. So I was like, cool, fuck it, it's DMX, you know what I'm saying? So after like an hour, he comes back out to perform. I sneak up on stage with him too, bro. I watched DMX perform by himself, bro, and he killed it. He killed it. Wow. So fast forward after the show, I'm like, yo, I'm about to leave without X autograph, yo. Some chick from my block pull up in a cab right in front of the backstage, and she hop out with my homegirl, and she like, yo, where Earl at? Where Earl at?
Shit.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? She was like, yo, we was getting drunk with X last night. Where that motherfucker at? So she come and knocking on the door. He opened the door. He like, oh, baby, what up? What up, baby? Like, he hugging her and shit. And then I'm like, yo, can you tell this motherfucker to sign this shit? And she said, give me that shit. Yo, X, sign this shit. She said, anything for you, baby. So he signed that shit, bro. I was like, yeah. Yes. I went home like happy. I was high, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, he wrote it with the red Sharpie. He wrote DMX Dog Love on that shit. She was crazy.
That's some wild shit.
Another picture, man. Another picture that's legendary for me is one of my friends. He was on the edge. He wanted to commit suicide. You know what I mean? And his favorite rapper is Rakim. You know what I mean? And I was at a Rakim show, and if the show's over and shit, and my boy's calling me, and he's like, yo, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this, how people treat me and all this shit. Like, you know, I'm like, yo, chill, calm down, bro. Like, he was crying on the phone, and he's like, you're about to, you know, off himself and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, what can I do? He's not listening to me. So I run downstairs to the dressing room, and he's doing like a meet and greet, and I sneak past the meet and greet, and I sneak past his boys that was doing like security, and I go, yo, Rakim, man, I got a homie on the phone that, you know, want to off himself and shit like that, man. And you his favorite artist and shit. Rakim took the phone. He was like, yo, what's his name? I'm like, yo, his name is such and such. And he was like, yo, such and such, yo, what up, man? It's Rakim, man. He was like, yo, man, you know I love you, man. Just pull up over here. I'll give you a hug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself, man. And gave me back the phone, and my boy was like, what? Rakim on the phone? Can't believe it. Like, he just snapped out that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he snapped out that shit. You know? And I felt good because I was able to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to spend no hours on the phone. Like, yo, bro, chill. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Rakim, bro. Spoke to him on the phone. You know? That's cool. She was dope.
That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
That's two of the best ever right there. Photos.
Right.
Anything for you, X. Anything for you, X.
Right.
And life is beautiful, man. That is the beauty of it. That's the beauty of hip hop.
My Nas picture my Nas picture was fire, man. My Nas picture was fire.
How'd that go?
Nas ain't want to do it, man. Nas ain't want to take no Polaroid, bro. He wasn't with it. Shout out to Capone from Capone and Noriega. I don't even know him like that, and he did some real shit for me, man. Capone was like, yo, Esco, from like across the room, like, yo, man, that kid collection is crazy, man. You need to be a part of that, man. And Esco looked at me and was like, all right, let's do it. And we did it.
Nice.
We did it. You know? But I stood for 4 hours looking at this motherfucker, man, like in this fucking party that we in. And I'm like, oh, Esco, he's like, man, I ain't doing shit. Like, fuck out of here. He was like looking at me like that. It was early on, though. It was early on.
That's that dedication right there, man. That's the part of the game nobody talking about, man. You standing in places for 4 hours, you sneaking into places, you hearing no's and being like, yeah, that don't count, and making a way. Things have been happening, and you making it happen. You manifesting what you want, and that's dope as fuck, man. That's I mean, it's
the
amazing.
Story really, when I was standing in front of Nas for 4 hours, I ain't checked my camera. I ain't had no film in it, bro.
Wow.
So I walked out of the spot. I had no money. I hit up one of my friends to send me like $20 so I could cab it from where I was at to a nearest Best Buy, because I was gonna go in there and rack up the film. You feel me? So the cab pull up. I tell the dude like, yo, I got like $20, bro. I know it's like at 7. Pause that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going upstairs for like 2 minutes. I went up there, stuffed my pockets, came back downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Went back to the spot. I see Raekwon coming out the shit, and I had a mobilarity in my bag. I had a mobilarity to vinyl because I knew he was gonna be there. So he comes out, and I go, yo, Ray, I got a mobilarity. He goes, you walk around with a mobilarity, nigga? That's what
right. Exactly.
That's what he tell me. So
who are you?
He hit that shit. He signed that shit. I go back in the spot. Now I'm in front of Esco again. I push my way through that shit. And I'm like, damn, how long I gotta stand here, man? But I'm riding it out because the party's here. You know what I'm saying? He had like 100 people around him, bro. And like, you know, Capone did that for me, bro. Shout out to Capone for Capone and Noriega, man. Legendary shit. He was like, yo, you gotta let him do that, yo. Let him take that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm fired. And shout out to my man Juan Gutterware. He was the one that was able to finesse me to go in there and shit. Mm-hmm.
That is a double whammy story though. The Raekwon shit laced in there with the Esco shit makes it better. You know what I'm saying? You got a mobilarity on you?
Yo, for real.
That's a fact, Chad. Who got a mobilarity? He just rocking
the vinyl, not the CD.
Vinyl.
The vinyl,
I love the album cover. Shoot, my favorite.
I love the album cover. You know, I like a few songs off of it.
Yeah,
Live from New York and The Table.
Live from New York. That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, The Table was cool. I think the sneaker joint, the joint was cool.
The sneaker joint,
you know, around that time when I got that, there was a record store by my house named Flipside Records, and I thank my cousins for taking me there because, you know, that's what I saw CDs, and I would just like associate it with like the motherfuckers' faces who I used to see on the videos, and you know, and I'll get the vinyls and I'll get the CDs, and they'll punch holes and shit, and then every like 20 you buy, you get a vinyl for free and shit. So when I bought a mobilarity, I had that shit stashed because a Live from New York, they played that shit, so I bought it because of that. You know, and when I knew Nas, I was like, all right, cool. I know Ray gonna be there. Just had that shit in my bag, yo. Had that shit in my bag. Fuck it.
Yeah, and it just worked out like that, yo. Yeah, the manifestation.
Yeah, man. I mean, yo, I could tell you stories for days, bro. Nobody really asked me none of these shits, bro. My shit is like no other, bro. Like real fire-ass stories, bro. Like real crazy shit that, yeah, like another one I can tell you.
Go ahead.
When the pandemic kicked off, me and my band, E.L.E.M.N.T, shout out to him. You know, I had a card, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the lady was like, nah, your card not valid. You can't come in the concert. And the concert was fucking Alchemist and fucking Billy Woods, man, and fucking damn, I forgot. And Lucid, yeah, facts, bro.
Lucid, yeah.
I was like, you're not gonna let me in Central Park? Bro, I went around Central Park. I jumped the gate, went up some fucking bushes, and when I jumped over the shit, I'm right there in the fucking trailer. And I'm like, oh shit, boom. I'm dusting myself off. You know what I mean? I got no wristbands. It's the summertime. Then I see my man E.L.E.M.N.T, doing the same shit, hopping over shit. He snuck in there. Alchemist come and shit. Alchemist come and shit. He come out. He look at me. I take a Polaroid of him, and then I take a Polaroid of both of them. And then security come and look at me, and I'm getting kicked out in front of Alchemist. Like I'm like, oh man. He like, yo, if I had extra wristbands, I would have gave you one. So I'm like, no, I got my flicks. I'm good. So they taking me to lock me up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the lady was like, yo, come over here, man. We gonna take you to this room. I'm like, yo, I looked at shit, yo, bitch, I'm out of here. Like, yo, I looked at her like that shit. Bitch, I'm out of here. And me and my man just hit the thing and hopped over another gate and we just bounced. You know what I mean? Fuck all that.
Yeah, we ain't waiting around, yo. Fuck that shit. Yeah, we ain't waiting around, yo. Word. I wonder if you run into Alchemist again.
I have.
Like, yo, yeah.
Like 5 more times. Yeah, like 20 more times I have. He just dabbed me up. Like, he don't really give a fuck. And he just dabbed me up. Like, what up, yo? And, fuck.
Word, man. Word. Give us one more. Give us one more. One more crazy one, yo.
Yo.
You like a ninja. You like a photo ninja.
Yeah.
Like, the craziest shit was the Makami one too, yo. The Makami one was legendary.
Okay.
It was so I think Modest Yahoo threw up a flyer and took it down. And my man Cinematic was like, yo, I think Mach gonna be at this shit. Cause they took this shit down. So I was like, yo, fuck it, we got nothing to lose. Let's just go wild early and see if we could hear these motherfuckers through the doors to sound check. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I go inside the store and I get a red and blue marker because I wanted him to sign it in the Haitian colors, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it started raining. So we hid behind like under roof next to the concert. And we hear Mark on the mic, like yo, like, you know, doing his sound check. I'm like, yo, the nigga here. He here. Like, yo, he here. So, boom. You know, the shit stopped. He come out backstage and it started raining and I take I'm like, yo, Mark, can I get a Polaroid of you? And it's raining and I take it and it didn't come out. The Polaroid didn't come out.
Man.
And he signed it and then he cleaned the Polaroid with his shirt and he was like, yo, man, I don't want to mess up your picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, I appreciate you for doing that, man. You ain't had to he was like, nah, man, that's your art. So boom, now we getting into the show and they trying to take our cameras. So I fold my camera and I slid that shit down my leg and they confiscated Sin's camera. And and I ain't had nobody in there that knew what the fuck I wanted to do. So I was trying to see the hoodest bouncer. And I'm like, yo, bro, I got like 20 bash, man. Like, let me rock. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna let you rock, bro. Like, nah. I'm like, yo, this is what I do. Da-da-da-da-da. And next thing you know, he start arguing with another dude and I sneak in, bro. Boop. Next thing you know, Mach come out, Drew come out, and boom. Right before I knew they were going to finish, I run backstage before it get crowded. And I see Mach and he go, yo, I know that picture ain't come out. I'm going to come back and we're going to do that shit again. I was like, word. Like, how he even knew? Like, you know, in my head, I'm like, how he even knew? So I was like, all right, cool. So he knows. So he pull up. I take his flick. I take Droog flick. I take a flick of him and Droog. And I take a flick with them. And the reason why that picture is so special, because I asked somebody one time and I was like, yo, you think you could set me up with Mark? He was like, man, you ain't never going to get that flick, yo. And they started laughing at me, like laughing. Like, yo, you ain't getting that shit. And when I got that shit, I text the motherfucker the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Look what I did.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now.
And it's one of my favorite pictures.
He
just the way
twice.
It came out.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's amazing shit. Like I said, you the ninja photo king, yo, the Polaroid Pope. Like, yo, some legendary shit. Motherfucking I got a picture of Makami with no mask, with Great Scott and Rosewood. That's Great Scott. That's yeah, but this is before he blew up. This is before he was doing right before after the trap music shit was happening. So
that's
this is before he was with Good Other. Yeah. I posted it on Reddit and niggas got mad at me, yo. It was like, they said, you sound like you the feds. posting the picture with my homie without no mask on. I'm like, yo, there's pictures out there with this nigga without no mask. Wait, yeah, he got goals. Yeah.
Yo, bro, that picture right there gonna be worth some serious chicken later on, bro.
No, it's just a photo. It's
Flip
like
phone?
a fucking, yeah, it's like, yeah. I didn't even know that he was gonna become that. I didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna become that. Cause he opened up. He was like how you say you don't like 6, 7 openers? He was like the 7th opener for a show. Like he was like, yeah, he was like a 7th opener for the show. And he gave me his website, mycomedy.com, to go download music. I'm like, okay, boom. I didn't ever go to the shit, but like, yeah. But I was like, yo, this nigga got shit. Yeah. So yeah. Out of all the artists,
Bone Thugs.
Go ahead. Bone Thugs?
Yeah, no, man, go ahead. What artist? What?
Go ahead. I was gonna ask you about the artist you was like feeling right now, but go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
Nah. I was going back to saying like the 7 openers. Bone Thugs one time had like 12 openers, bro, and they ain't perform. I was there from 7 to like 1 in the morning. They ain't go on to like 1 in the morning, bro. I was traumatized, bro. Traumatized.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, yo.
But who you saying who I listen to nowadays?
Yeah. Who name 5 of the top people, like name 5 people you listen to last. Not your favorites right now, but name the 5 people you listen to or 5 cool you listen to last.
People I've been listening to recently a lot is like Jay Nice and Russian Jay Nice. I've been bumping they shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bump they shit.
I feel like I'm rich.
Yeah, I fucking Mickey Diamonds, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Mickey Diamonds. My homie Smoking the Eye and Micah Wright. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with those dudes.
Micah Wright, yeah.
Yeah, Micah Wright is a monster. I fuck with him. Who else I've been listening to? I've been listening to a lot of Stack Bundles lately too. You know, rest in peace to Stack Bundles. Yeah, but I find myself listening to a lot of like. I still listen to my Ice Lord all day, man. I fuck with Ice Lord, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I bump Ice Lord heavy, man. Hell yeah. Ice Lord be having me dying, bro. Like I be dying, like shit. Yeah, he one of my favorites, bro. For real. And my homies, the Feed the Family dudes, yo. No, if y'all ain't tap into that, man, they got an amazing project, man. I fuck with that, man. Their second project gonna drop later this year. That shit sound crazy. You know, it's a group of 4.
Say the name again.
Feed the
Family.
Feed the Family.
It's a group of 4. Yeah, it's a group of 4 of them. I've been bumping them heavy. Like they tape their first tape is fucking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it.
So indeed, I copped it off the strength that they was at the cookout.
Yeah, you fuck with the tape? You fuck with it?
Yeah, I fuck with it. It's decent. Absolutely. They what are they? They from Boston, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, they from Boston.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's the joint with Bodie Rock is in there?
Yeah, Bodie Rock, yeah.
I've heard that joint. Yeah, I heard that joint. And it's a black cover and they got suits on.
Yeah, that's
that shit. Yeah, I heard that shit. Yeah. I met Bodie Rock down here with Static Selector and DJ Kerosene. Down here, yeah. I mean, it's a good dude, yo. He was a very pleasant dude to talk to, yo. Yeah. Word. Feed the Family.
Bodie Rock and Dun Deadly.
Yes. Yeah. That was one of the best records last year.
Yeah. I fuck with that album.
Yeah, word, man. Bodie Rock.
They got good chemistry.
Say who?
Huh?
I just say they got good chemistry. They go together really well, you know. The way they attack the mic, the way they get busy and handle their business, it's very, very unique and refreshing. Like it's relentless, it's savage. You understand what I'm saying? It's organic, it's authentic. All those things. They doing them.
And they facts. They really are doing. Shout out to them. And and it's always to get dope new shit, you know what I'm saying? But, other than that, like, I always listen to the same shit, like, like fucking, the Rones, the Stoves, like, I listen to rock all the time, like Ka, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I will go like a month where I'm listening to them just straight then I go jump into the whole other shit. It's like waves of shit that I be going through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like rock, you know, I listen to rock almost damn near every day. You know what I mean? Like rock, shout out to rock.
Me too.
Shout out to West Side Gun too.
Playing Secrets
every day.
I said I woke up this morning. I just had the urge to play Secrets. Like as I was getting out the shower, you know, that's my shit.
What up? Yeah, the rock is
what I was gonna say.
The rock. I don't know, man. He's been my favorite, yo. Boom, but I've been listening to the Makami, Droog, Fahim playlist. Like those three motherfuckers right there have unwaveredly did they art for the last 5 years, and they haven't deviated from the sauce that they have been doing, and it's refreshing because it's working. You know what I'm saying? They got their own fan base. I love those three guys, especially when at least two of them on the track. You know what I'm saying? But Rock, yeah. That nigga said Chopper hiding inside a closet like some type of freak. Ma call it Bobby V. Remember when he was at the Darlington Primo Jab with the transsexual? Yeah. I was like, yo, I thought that was just an Atlanta thing. But that nigga get a Chopper hiding inside the closet like some type of freak. Ma call it Bobby V. If you love me, then buy me a V. I was like, yo, Bobby V was in the Darlington. That's down here. With the transsexual hiding in the closet.
Darlington was quite the haven of deviancy.
Yo, Bobby V had some joints, man. The slow down, tell me.
Or what about the song with Lil Wayne? Wee. I sound like El Camino.
That's just started getting weird for me.
What? Say what?
That just started getting weird right there, bro. Like when they started doing that, I couldn't be on no corner drinking Henny like wee, like we ain't doing that.
Hey, it sounds like he's taking a piss though, going wee, taking a piss.
It's like he's drunk. He drunk and he like in a carnival.
Like my daughter, we might pick up my daughter and say wee, yeah. Little girl picked my daughter up and try to throw her around. I was like, don't do that. Like, yo, put her down. And then like she said, we. I said, you got a point, but you ain't big enough. Like, yeah, you ain't big enough. What did my daughter say? Wee. I was like, shut the fuck up, JC. Go play with the soccer ball. Go play with the ball. Go play with the ball. Ball. Yeah, hey, what's up,
you ain't gonna be a Nike athlete much longer talking disrespectfully to little children like that, Lukey.
I'm telling you.
She came from my ball sack, so it's okay. She knows I love her. Know what I mean? Word. Boom. Word. Big up to JC. My nigga, JC. Word. JC. Yeah, JC.
But you be getting busy. Y'all get busy too, man. Like, Lukey, you get busy. Primo, you get busy too, man. Y'all motherfuckers be going crazy when y'all... You know what I'm saying?
We thank you so very much, man.
Ooh, appreciate that.
That album you did with Ice Lord Primo Jab, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, Pop Work.
That shit
that's
crazy.
I fuck with Ice Lord.
It sounded like Jesus slapping five niggas. I'm like,
yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you checking it out.
That was a good combination.
Fuck with that.
Big up to Ice Lord, man.
Shout out to Ice Lord, bro. Ice Lord, man, let me tell you something about Ice Lord, bro. When I started 1000 Words, bro, and I didn't even know what I was doing, I had like 100 followers at the time. And this is a minute ago, early. I got a DM from somebody named Ice Lord, and I curved it because it was like, yo, check this out. I just dropped the album, whatever, boom. Fast forward like 3 years later, somebody go, yo, I just did a song with Ice Lord. And I'm like, and they played it for me.
Ice Lord, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this shit sound fire. And I go to my DMs and I see that he hit me up like 3 years ago. I'm like, yo, Ice Lord, man. He was like, yo, I already know where you was headed at, bro. So that's why I was trying to build with you early on. I'm like, word? He was like, yeah, but the time is now. Like, we chopped it up and we spoke on the phone and, like we You know what I'm saying? Like, legendary shit, man. Like, he sent me his catalog. I bought some vinyls off of him. You know what I mean? And, like, I was like, yo, man, I can't wait to get your flick, man, because I dad listen to you, man, like, every day, motherfucker. Like, I had, like, a whole 6-month Ice Lord wave, like, straight Ice Lord, bro. For real. And
that's what's up.
He's a great dude, man. Like,
He's
the fact that he hit me up when I was young. Yeah, I fuck with Ice Lord, bro.
He a youngin' too, yo. He a youngin' too. That's what I love about him. He a young dude. I learned a lot about him from Matt O, because Matt O used to hang out with him in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Ice Lord is a multi-dimensional dude that can rap a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah. He's a youngin'. Like he can go on both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Big up to Ice Lord, yo. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, Ice Lord. Shout out to Ice Lord, yo. Big up.
Ice Lord,
what else we got?
Bro.
What up?
Well,
Primo Jab. Carl, what else do we have?
I was actually curious. So I know your original Polaroid was stolen.
My favorite one.
Right. Did you replace that same model, and how many do you have now?
I have a bunch, bro. My favorite Polaroid camera is the Polaroid 660, and the reason why I love that camera because it really helped me step my shit up when I was early on. Like some dude that used to take Polaroids, or he does tattoos now. He hit me up like, "Yo, I'm selling this camera, and I think this is the camera that will help you do what you need to do." And I was like, "How much?" Like $60. I hit up my boy, like, "Yo, man, let me hold 60 bones, bro. Like, I need the 60 bones to get this camera." And I go meet up with the dude and got the camera. And once I got the camera, I ain't put that shit down for 2 years, bro. I took all my pictures with that shit. Like, and all my shit was coming out nice and crispy and shit. So on my first trip to LA, when I got like a nice little bag for the first time, bro, I left that shit in the car real quick. I went upstairs and fucking passed out. When I come down, the shit was gone, bro.
Damn.
I got my shit tatted on my leg, though. You know what I mean? But I'm not upset. I mean, I charged it to the game because at the end of the day, right, I play a lot of GTA. So, I don't play it no more, but I expect some shit like that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I still play
it. Fuck it. They did that. You know what I mean? Like, my shit is out there in LA streets. Like, I hope whoever took it, or if it was a bum or a fiend, shot some flicks with it because it was a nice little pack of film in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was like, yo, that's what LA taxed me. You know what I'm saying? LA taxed me my little camera, bro. That shit was gone.
They just stole the camera, or they stole a bag with pictures in it and everything with it as well? Or
No. I took my pictures in my because I got two cameras. I got like the most, like my expensive one and then my favorite one. My expensive one, I keep it wrapped up in a bag, so I keep that shit with the film and the pictures. So I took that one with me and I left my other joint on that shit. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, they took that shit, bro. That shit fucking broke my heart, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, they took Vegas' drone.
Yeah. They took his drone?
Yeah, they took his drone.
God damn.
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia, that's like a sport down here, man. They like break the window and take your shit. The door will be unlocked, but one window will be down. They'll still break the window and go in the car. So when you come down here, it's like,
just as a sign of disrespect.
It's crazy. I remember asking Mondo Slade, "What's Atlanta known for?" He said, "Busting your shit and taking your shit." I was like, "Oh, yeah, you're right." Yeah, but it's definitely busting your shit and taking your shit. That shit funny.
Fucking bums.
Yeah, Primo Jab hates some niggas, yo. Word.
Yeah, they took my man. I had this dope ass bag, this Jordan bag. You can't even get it no more. It was like a little laptop bag, and I had these fresh ass polo racing pants. Like can't even find them no more, man. Somebody busted my car window, took the bag, took all my shit out of there. You know, I was appalled. How dare I become a victim of crime? It was some bullshit.
Nobody's safe, bro. That shit happen when you having a good
anybody
time.
can get it.
That shit always happen when you having a good time. That's the crazy shit.
Look, I had just gone into a little late night little spot. Me and Bless, we kicking it. Like, yeah, came out, little tipsy, get to the car. I'm like, what's the meaning of this? And all busted out. I'm like, oh, goddamn. They got me.
Yo, the funniest shit was they took Vegas Joan, they took my camera, but they left my boy bum ass hoodie in the whip. Like, that shit trash. So he was
That's disrespectful.
He was like, yo, did they take my hoodie? He said, did they take my hoodie? I was like, nah, they left that shit, bro.
They left that shit.
That shit wild. I remember the petty shit. They stole our CDs. Back like 10 years ago, they stole all the CDs out the car. I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all take all these burnt CDs? Like, word. Yeah, that shit wild as fuck, man. Atlanta, where the players play, when you buy the things like every day. You know what I'm saying? Word. They bust your window out every day. But they stole Primo Jab's whole car out the fucking grocery store parking lot. Like, boom. Yeah.
Sure did. No, it was my wife was going to get her hair done, and she she got the car stolen. She had my baby son in her arms. She was walking back to the car and saw the car back out and drive away. And she's like, that couldn't have been my car. It was. But we got it back. We got it back.
You gotta get a kill switch. I know the homie that makes the key fobs with the receiver. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
I need to holler at buddy. Yeah. I need that.
Man, yo, I don't really know what he's doing. But I know that's what he did. This is like 6-7 years ago when they were making the key fobs.
He's moved on to bigger and better things on the dark web, brother.
I doubt it. He probably got he's probably super nice getting all the cars with the push start, son.
Well, if he's still around, man, let me, get with me, man. I need that technology.
No, I need to keep him away from me. I'm gonna steal everybody's car in my building, get me put out of here. You know what I'm saying? Word. I saw your homie come upstairs who stole my car. Yeah.
Next thing you know, you post on the gram and the whip behind you. And he's like, yo, that's my whip. That's my whip.
Before we move on to the next, I remember I got a bike at my barbershop and it cost $40. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't drive the bike or pedal the bike for like a year because I didn't want, they might have got it from my building because it's only a block away. So I was like, no, I'm going to just sit on the bike. I'm not going to drive it. That's a good deal. It was Diamondback, you know what I'm saying? Mountain bike. So boom, skinny tires. It was a good bike. So then a year went up. It's probably like a year and a half. I went to the bike shop to get a lock. I'm like, yo, they ain't gonna steal my bike that I got for a great price, $40. So I went there, get the lock, you know what I'm saying? And the lock cost $75. I said, $75 for the lock? That's more than I paid for the bike. And the guy looked at me and said, interesting. So I ended up buying the bike. Yeah. So then I got on Google. That bike was $700. I was like, yo, he looked at me like, that's what I paid for the bike. He know I got that shit hot, man. Word. Like, okay, whatever. Yeah,
that's
I'm just mad. I was just mad. $75 for a lock. Yeah, but
sometimes you gotta keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah, but I was like, I wanted to get one of them, like with the chain on the bikes that they have the rubber on top of it. That yeah. They said, nah, you can get that cut. You don't want that. It's a nice bike. You don't want to get that lock. I'm like, you need to get this one right here. And you can register this right here. And then if your bike is stolen, you can they'll replace your bike for you and the lock. I'm like, word? How much does bike lock cost? $75. What? I only paid $40. I'm like, yo. Yeah, I ended up getting it though anyway. And no one's ever stole my bike. Big up. Word. Primo Jack Call, we have anything else before we log off here?
Yo, I mean, all I got to say is it's an honor to have you in our presence, man. We appreciate everything that you're doing out here.
Man, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
You a legend. You definitely have created something that's going to provide for your family, your children and their children, man. This shit is definitely going to be in museums. We know it. And you have the the portfolio that is going to be coveted in the coming years. I know it. It's a fact, man. You got the access and you have the willpower and the drive and the desire to capture these images, man. So keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see when we link up later on in this summer and we got this tournament and these shows and everything cracking, man. It's on. It's on. Yeah, I'm hyped too. I can't wait.
We're going to have a great time, bro. I'm saying, and it's so dope that we can all come together and do shit like this. Because you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody going to do it but us. For us. That's right. You know what I mean?
We support us. That's it. Period.
And it's been working. it's been working. I'm saying slowly but surely, it's just going to get better and better and better. I'm saying no better and better.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking your time and providing this platform, and you know what I'm saying? That's some dope motherfuckers, and thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. For real.
No doubt. Carl, you got some more?
Yeah.
Carl, you got some more?
Yeah, I was just going to say the same. Thank you again so much for this. This has been like just an amazing conversation.
Sure, indeed.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for opening up the door and letting us know about these stories about how you getting into these events and sneaking through the bushes and shit. Yes. Those are some legendary stories. And honestly, more than just documenting this culture, there could be a movie about this as well. It's so crazy because some of the most best movies are written about true things. So this with the photos, you could actually make a script for this and like put it to something else and say you photographing Britney Spears and Oprah and people and like doing that instead of just like us. And that would be this is the great story of stuff of just inspiration, bro. Your story is an inspirational story that can be documented and put to the film to the big screen. It sounds like a movie. The life that you live sounds like a fucking movie that can be on the movie screen that people will watch. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be amazing, man.
It's amazing shit. Yeah.
I feel like if they do that, I need to show them all of us, and then they need to take me to where they really plug the machines in. You know what I mean? Because what we do is real pure culture shit. So if I get motherfuckers to travel with me and show them how I do this shit and show them everybody that connects and how we all connect and how that shit is the reason why everybody's up there. You know what I mean? Like, because it all starts from the roots. You know what I mean? So if these motherfuckers could document me to where I'm already going, everybody gonna benefit off this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us because what I do, motherfuckers let me go anywhere. I go to everybody neighborhood, bro, and everybody break bread. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to. They just respect and see that I carry myself a certain way. So I respect people everywhere I go, and people respect me, man. And I love it, and I love them. And I don't do this for no clout. I don't do this for nobody to give me approval or nothing, bro. Like, I do this shit out of my love for hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need nobody to put me on that thing, bro. Like, we out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure this shit out.
We definitely are. We're gonna make moves and slide like grease and keep on motherfucking moving and prospering in this culture and this avenue. You know what I'm saying? Getting better by the day. You know what I mean? Thank you very much for coming on this joint, son. It's been an amazing conversation. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And we'll see you up there. We're gonna get up there. I'm gonna get some more free time off these jobs, and I'm gonna be up there in New York. I gotta make top pay. I'll be up there. I'm off on weekends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now be safe, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Just stay safe. Y'all already know.
Sure indeed, man.
Peace.
What episode is this?
75.
75, man.
Episode 75 of this podcast. We out of here. 1000 words.
You already know, 75.
Yeah.